All right, Todd's back. I feel like you're going to get two specific questions for most of this day. How much? When? Those will be the two questions you're probably most asked today. So
yeah, and I'll say that it's really tough to kind of comprehend some of the rainfall amounts that our guidance is suggesting could happen here without tapping into a tropical storm, a hurricane, something that's coming out of the tropics. But this front is going to be moving so slowly that these excessive numbers are very possible. And that had us concerned for some flooding. So let's get to it. First of all, you don't have to worry about, frigid temperatures this morning, frost on windshields. There's going to be dew, a little patchy fog, but it's not a bad morning. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s and low 50s. That's where they are already. We do have some clouds that are working in. Some splashes of sun will be seen to start the day, but then we will lose any sunshine. And the ingredients are coming together. We've got a front here that's going to slow down because some upper level energy is going to catch it and kind of trap it right over us here in New England. And at the same time, moisture from the subtropics is going to ride up along that front and lead to these high numbers and periods of heavy rainfall. So even though we aren't going to have a tropical storm incorporated into all this, we still will end up with some tropical moisture. A little sunshine early on today, but then the clouds, they'll roll in and they'll take over. But it is going to be a quiet morning for you. Your morning commute is totally fine. Midday, if you've got errands to run or if you're going out for your lunch break, getting a coffee, whatever, should be fine for the most part. Can't rule out a couple of showers, especially in the Portland area and down through western and southern Maine. The breeze will begin to pick up across the state. Temperatures will be in the lower 60s, pretty much where we need to be and should be. We get to the afternoon and evening, steadier showers start working in, still mostly over western areas, but some of these showers will be on the heavier side and will be windswept too. So at times those umbrellas may not help you out much. You kind of need a raincoat for the evening when they come in. And they'll get steadier and heavier as the evening progresses. So this is 10 o'clock and this is midnight. Still, the focus is on the western half of the state, not so much over eastern and northern areas. We go through the overnight and we wake up tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. That's when the heavy rain gets into eastern Maine and it'll be pouring. And there will also be these elements of heavy rainfall back to the south and west too. As we go through the day though, the front may be able to get some motion and move a little forward, shutting down some of the rain tomorrow afternoon, keeping it going though over eastern areas. So it looks like the bulk of the heavy stuff will be in eastern Maine for Friday afternoon, Friday night, while it begins to taper off across the south and west Friday night. And then Saturday, still some rain over down east areas and up in the county, but a lot of the state begins drying out and the weekend will improve quite a bit. Now the rainfall is going to take center stage and there are going to be some big time amounts, and it looks like there'll be two bullseyes. The western Maine mountains and the New Hampshire ones, the upslope areas, downwind areas, and then also over the east where Washington County could pick up 3 to 4 inches of rainfall. So drainage flooding, definitely a problem because of leaves coming down and clogging up the drains. We will need to watch the rivers and streams pretty closely. My hunch is right now most of them will be able to handle it, but again, it's going to be close. As far as the wind goes, secondary concern here, there'll be a few gusts over 40 miles per hour, so just some isolated outages. It's more that leaves and decorations are going to get blown around most of the night and through the day tomorrow. Winds slacken off tomorrow night. As we go through the weekend, much better. Sunshine pokes in by Saturday afternoon. Sunday looks pretty good, partly sunny, but another slow-moving system works in for early next week, and that means more rain possible with the unsettled weather pattern holding into early next week. Marine forecast, gale warnings are up for this storm. Seas 3 to 4, southeast winds 15 to 20. Any sun gets to clouds pretty quickly. Some scattered showers in the afternoon, breezy low 60s. Lots of rain and wind tonight and tomorrow, but as we get to the weekend, it does get better. Just a few showers early on Saturday. Rest of the day is dry and actually pretty warm. Upper 60s, cooling off as we get to Sunday.
I say the rain's coming, but the mild temperatures are here.
Yeah, they're
too,
sticking
so
around.
It won't be like that cold,
right,
gross, freezing rain.
Yet.
So, yeah.
That'll be coming someday.
I know. I've been here for a little bit. So
yes.
Thank you, sir.
Not our first rodeo.
Appreciate it.